Hi, Julia Tennyson here, Anchorage Good News, only the good stuff, and we're here at Zip Kombucha for First Friday again here at the beginning of 2022 in January. We're here with Zip Kombucha's Artist of the Month. Our First Friday artist this month is?
It's Amanda Faith Thompson.
Samantha? Amanda. My bad.
That's okay.
So how long have you been here in Alaska, Amanda?
Yeah, so I was born here, went to school here, I went to college out of state, and then came back and lived as an artist in a few different towns and as a graphic designer. And then I started teaching graphic design part-time at a high school and found I really loved teaching. So I went back to teaching school, and that took me overseas to teach in Germany, where I got to do some more art and teaching, and came back to Alaska and then had to spend some time in Miami. And so needless to say, I'm really glad to be back in Alaska now.
Oh, world traveler. Alaska to Germany, Alaska to Florida, Alaska. Wow, cool. So what kind of artwork do you do?
So I paint. I do just like all creative people. I do a lot of different things, but painting has really stuck with me. I enjoy graphic design too, but that's kind of more like my trade. Yeah, oil painting I really love because you can just really make all those colors blend together. And then also that for watercolor too, I just love. So my thing is really to just see all the beautiful colors that come out of the Alaskan landscape. And with watercolor and oil painting, you can just really do a really good job of mixing those kind of colors.
Okay, so Alaska, I'm looking at some of the art that you have up around Zip Kombucha here, and I see Alaska landscape, Alaska animals.
Right, and it's funny because in all the places I lived, it's not like that's a popular art form. So in some ways I feel, I don't know, sometimes it's kind of embarrassing when I tell people out of state what kind of art I do, where I show them, because they just don't have the context of living in as beautiful a place as we do. And I mean, there's beautiful places all over the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been really good. Over the pandemic, I just had to really think about, like, am I a painter? And if I'm a painter, what am I doing? Like, is this my thing? Is painting landscapes and wildlife in Alaska my thing? And I decided it was for sure. And specifically, like, turning an arm, I just knew I needed to spend the rest of my life, like, trying to paint turning an arm scenes.
That sounds like fun. I know there is a lot to see. Alaska is quite beautiful. It's almost like when I moved up here over 30 years ago, and growing up in the lower 48, Alaska is snow and igloos and snow and everything's white. And when I moved up here, of course, I discovered there's so many colors.
Yes.
The skies are fabulous. The trees, the mountains, the waterways. It's all beautiful. And yeah, to me, you just can't get too many. You can't. There's so much to get that you really can't overdo it, or everything's already been done.
Yes, yeah, and I just knew I was thinking that I'm going to be an artist the rest of my life. It's not like I'm going to stop this. It's a labor of love for sure. Even coming here after a full week of teaching, and we're all tired, it's like we're grumpy, but just coming here and realizing, this is good. This is re-energizing me now that we're here. But yeah, so I guess like this piece really kind of summarizes where I want to go for the rest of my life. So this is looking from Windy Corner and going north along Turning an Arm.
Oh, Windy Corner. Can people see more of your art?
So they can go to my website. It's amandafaith.art. You can follow me on Instagram at Alaska Painter, and then also on Facebook it's Amanda Faith Alaska Painter.